Alex sat in the back row of Mrs. Barnes' literature class, eyeing the clock with impatience. It was a typical Wednesday afternoon, and Alex's mind was far from the lesson at hand. Homework, chores, and the latest game release jostled for attention. Just then, Mrs. Barnes announced a new assignment, a gratitude journal. They were to spend the next month writing daily entries about things they were grateful for. Alex rolled his eyes, thinking it was bound to be one of those pointless tasks. Alex was skeptical. After all, wasn't this just another way for teachers to make students spill their guts on paper without any real benefit? Nevertheless, he flipped open a crisp new notebook that evening and wrote his first begrudging entry. "I'm grateful that at least this journal can be written from the comfort of my bed." With a touch of sarcasm, he tossed the journal onto his desk and stayed up late, zapping aliens in a virtual world. As the days passed, Alex adhered to the assignment but stuck to the basics, being grateful for pizza, for the internet, or for an extra 5 minutes of sleep. Yet, as mundane as these entries were, the act of reflecting began to shift something within him. After a particularly lousy day when his team lost the basketball game, he found himself writing about his dog, Max, who was always excited to see him no matter the score on the board. By week 2, Mrs. Barnes noticed something different about Alex. Once detached from class discussions, he now offered thoughts on the stories they read, contributing with unexpected humor and insight. The turning point for Alex came when his younger sister, Lily, was upset over a lost toy. Instead of dismissing her tears with a shrug, he sat down and helped her search, eventually making a game of it. That night, his gratitude journal entry read, "Today, I'm grateful that helping Lily find her toy turned into fun. She looked so happy and grateful." The ice began to thaw. Each journal entry now contained reflections on everyday events that Alex didn't realize he cherished. Observing the sunrise on his walk to the bus stop or the simple comfort of his mom's spaghetti started appearing in his notes. These moments, seemingly small yet profound, taught him that gratitude wasn't just about monumental gestures but appreciating the little parts of life he had previously overlooked. By the time the project ended, Alex had transformed from a skeptic into a believer in the power of gratitude. This assignment, intended to fill a few pages and pass time, had unexpectedly improved his mood. He found he laughed more, even at his parents' attempts at humor, and felt a stronger bond with his friends. He no longer just won or lost games with them, but shared genuine camaraderie. As the class wrapped up the project review, Mrs. Barnes asked if anyone would continue with their journal beyond the assignment. Alex hesitated, but then raised his hand almost instinctively. It was then that he realized this habit had opened a door to a happier and more wholesome version of himself. With a shy smile, he thought about the blank pages that awaited more meaningful entries. The gratitude journal was no longer just homework, it was a key to living more fully every day.